Hello survivors, Faction 43 Gaming here, playing 7 Days to Die on the Xbox, and today we are going to build a truck. You may have already seen my truck builds from my compound-based tour series. I've got a couple of trucks built. One is the armoured truck and the other is just a general run-of-the-mill truck. So we're going to start here. First thing you need is a good set of wheels. And the way we're going to do that is we're going to use these wooden frame ramps to just position the 4 wheels. Now the reason we are using the wooden frame ramps, as you will see shortly, is that when we upgrade the wood to the iron, it gives it a nice metal effect, which we will use for the wheel. You will notice I am in creative mode at the moment. I don't normally play creative mode, but there's been a few requests to do a video on how you actually build one of these trucks. So I just wanted to come out of my compound-based series and put this video together for you. Hopefully it'll help if you're looking to build that, or even if you're doing different kind of vehicles, it's a good way to start. So hopefully it'll help with that. You'll see now I am using the frames as the base of the truck, and I'm just going to put in these concrete half blocks underneath. So what that does, it gives it the finish which is closer to the ground, but it also acts as a block to the ground, which will help the supports above it. The game doesn't realize the gap that we see as a gap. Basically, it acts as like a full block going to the ground, so you will not get any structural issues by putting this block down. And you may ask why I am building the truck out of concrete. You don't see many concrete trucks on the road. The reason for that is because it's the easiest way to upgrade to the steel that we would like to have. We are going to go for a steel effect on the truck. You could do it with the iron upgrades as well. I've done that with some vehicles in the past and it does give it a good finish, but today I'm going to show you the steel effect. Okay, that's coming along quite nicely. Now we have the base of our truck, we have the wheels. Now we're just going to do a bit of upgrading here. Just need to grab a bit of concrete here. I tried to be organized before the video and get everything I would need, but yeah, I knew I was going to forget something, and the concrete is a pretty vital tool. So we're just going to upgrade it here, and we're going to have to wait for that to dry. And it's starting to look a little dark here, so what I'm going to do is just get some lights going on so we can see. And I think I've probably picked up the wrong light here. That's the only trouble with creative mode. There is some lights that you can put down but you can't turn on. So I'm just going to quickly swap these out, and then we can see what's going on. There we go, that's looking a bit better now. You can see what I'm actually doing. Okay, back to work. And I forgot the wood as well. Sorry about this, people. I should have been a bit more organized and planned ahead. Unfortunately, I've been working quite a lot recently, so it's not left much time for creating content. So whenever I get the chance, I'm just going to try and dive on and get these videos done. Okay, so you see now what we're doing. We are upgrading the wood to this upgraded iron. It's hopefully going to give it a nice kind of wheel looking effect. here we go. There's 2 wheels down. Just do the other side now. Okay, and just upgrading these concrete half blocks to reinforce concrete, and we'll do the final wheel. Now we're pretty much there on the base. Well, I say pretty much there. We've still got the inside to do, really, the floor of the truck, but the outer shell really is yeah, it's looking good at the moment. That's good, the concrete is drying before our eyes. And we're just going to get the metal ladder here, which gives us access to the truck. And I would always use the metal ladder, it's a bit more realistic than the wood ladder. And if you're anything like me, you'll find that you can always access the metal ladder whenever you don't need to. So basically every other time you jump into the truck, it'll work fine. But if you're trying to video it, or you're being chased by a pack of hungry dogs, then you're guaranteed that you'll get stuck on the ladder. Or hey, maybe that's just me. So filling in the base of the truck now. If you watch my armoured truck video, you'll notice I did have some storage boxes and workbenches and forges built into the floor. Now that is an option you can have as well. With the outer layer, you've got the half blocks giving you that depth, so you can always build stuff into the floor and it won't be a problem. It should be pretty much safe. Now I'm just throwing down the walls of the truck and the front of the truck now. So it really is starting to take shape, and we're just going to work here on the back doors. And here is something there. And you have to excuse that bit of a split in the video. I ended up placing the doors 1 block further into the truck than I should have, so I had to whip out the AUG and do a bit of destruction there. But we're back on track now. So with the back doors of the truck, you need at least 3 blocks wide for the garage doors to open. Therefore, the interior of the truck is 3 blocks wide. You could even go 5 blocks wide and have an extra block on the inside, an extra 2 blocks, on the inside. And that will give you quite a lot of space for getting all your forges, your workbench, and maybe even a camp station in there. And now, as it's going darker, I've just realised I never put the mining helmet on. So apologies if the lighting's been not very good. I don't think it's been too bad, so hopefully this video will turn out okay. But yeah, that's definitely a fail. That's again, I'm trying to rush. I just want to get this content created, really, and get the game played. Like I said, it's been such a busy week. I'm just eager, man, to get into the game. So at the front of the truck, we're just going to use these ramps to give it a nice kind of rolling feel on the cab. And there we go. Yeah, we're getting the bones together now. I'm just going to remove this frame because I don't think we need that. Let me just work this out first. Yeah, your cab will come to about there. So yeah, remove that and remove this one. And now I'm just going to search for some plates in order to build the interior walls. And I'm going to use the concrete plates if I can find them here. They gotta be here somewhere. I am being blind. There's reinforced concrete plates. I mean, I could use them, but I want to kind of stick with what you would have in the survival mode as much as possible. Okay, so the key with building using plates is the placement. You will notice that the plate actually takes up a full block. So it's important to place the plate only where you need to. So for example, if I had turned them the other way and placed them inside the cab, that would mean you wouldn't be able to place another block adjacent to it. I just realized that's probably not making a great deal of sense, but hopefully when I come to the roof it will be a bit easy to explain. Just getting the door on here. I got a vault door in preparation, however, looking at that, it just doesn't look quite right, so I'm just going to put a steel door in here. There we go, that's looking better. Okay, so we have the two sections. We have the trailer at the back here, and we have the cab at the front. I'm just going to do some upgrading these frames. There we go, and now we need a ladder getting us up onto the roof. As we were talking about plates earlier, if those plates had been placed on the other way, on the interior of the cab, you would not have been able to place the ladder the way we have just done. So it's important, you need to look where you want your space and rotate your plates accordingly. Getting now onto the roof now, and it's really starting to take shape. We've got the body there. Just finished these few little bits, and we're gonna have to start thinking about the roof now. So just swap these back out with plates. Now you need to put the plates all around the outside of the roof. The reason for that is basically if you don't, you're not going to be able to place the plates in the center because they'll have nothing supporting them. And yeah, you can probably see I've just have messed this up. I've put a concrete plate down below. No, I've just done it again. I swear sometimes this controller has a mind of its own. So we'll just get the all ground later and take care of them. Okay, so all done roof now. That's looking pretty good. Just drop down here, let's have a look at this. Yeah, it's coming on nicely. Now let's get a bit more upgrading done. It's important that you get right into the wheel arches. The wheels will be your weakest point, just because they are only upgraded iron. So definitely make sure you get into the arches there. Look at that now, it's really taking shape. And this is the bit where I said below, when you want to jump up the ladder, you won't be able to, and you just look like an idiot when you're streaming. And again, that's probably just me, but seems to happen all the time. Okay, so I've just got the all ground and I've corrected those concrete plates. Just done that off camera because you don't need to see that. And what we're going to do now is get some interior lighting going on. And because we placed the plates the way we did with the plate plate above really. This allows us to put the lights down in the interior. That's important, that if we had placed it the other way, you would not be putting the lights like this. And you'll notice I use these lights quite a lot. I think they are the best type of light on the game. They really give it, a good amount of light, and they are not too expensive to make. Now we're just going to upgrade what we can to steel. Oh, you son of a... I've accidentally upgraded that even to the stainless steel. I did not mean to do that. I could take it out with the auger, but it just seems like a lot of hard work, so I'm just going to ignore that for now. Just pretend that never happened. And we'll just spin this on a bit while we're upgrading. Okay, coming inside into the interior of the truck, we are going to make the... I'm going to use iron bars this time, so this is going to be like a kind of armored truck. So you can shoot on the bars if you need to. The other option that I did in my previous builds was to use the camo netting to make a curtain-like material. So it's like a curtain-sided trailer. And you could also use the glass here at the front. But again, I just want to use the iron bars now because it's a bit easier to see out now. And if you're making it as a bit of a temporary base, you can shoot out there like that. You'll notice it's just turned nightfall, but we don't have any zombies currently turned on. I just wanted to make this video uninterrupted, and you all know what them zombies are like. They have no respect. They just come at the worst possible times when you're trying to build something. They just like to get involved. Yeah, no respect. Just gonna grab a bit more steel here. There's a lot of steel going into this build. And when you do this in survival mode, it really is a resource drainer. So it's definitely at the later stages of the game where you've got the resources to spare. Just gonna fix the front of the truck up here. We missed the half blocks earlier, so let's get them on. And there we go. It's really starting to take shape, but yeah, the front of the truck is still a bit of work that needs doing here. We need to sort this block, and then we need to finish up the front here. I'll probably use I'll probably go for the ramp. I think that'll give it a nice finish. Yeah, we'll just put this frame down here, and then we'll have the ramp at the front. Yeah, it's going to give it a nice look there. Should I have ramps at the side? No, I don't think that'll look right. It'll look a bit too futuristic maybe, so we won't use them right now. Let's fill this in, get these upgraded. There we go, folks, it's looking good now. Now for the exciting bits, put in the finishing touches on. Let's get these lights on right here. We get the headlights. Oh, damn it. Got the wrong lights again. These are the ones you can't switch on. Let's just get rid of these. Oh, gonna need a bit more than that. Let's get the auger going. And that'll do the trick. Let's see if we can find the red lights here. Now, if you're in survival mode, you wouldn't have this problem because you can only make the one type of light, and the light that switches on and off. There we go, that's better now. Let's have a look at that. Yep, we got the headlights going on. Just a few bits of cement there to dry. And it's looking good. Get these little corner bits here. Now, if you was doing a version of the armored truck, what you could have here, you could have spikes at the front like this. Just rotate them and you have them sitting there, and the zombies will just get caught up on that. But I'm not going to do that this time. Just going to keep it nice and simple. But now for the main thing is to get your mark onto the truck. You need your number plate. And for that, I'm just going to use the 1 meter signs. And I'll stick that down there. And let's get this personalized number plate going on. And there we go, folks. Faction. There's Faction's truck. And if you like what you see from Faction 43 Gaming and the builds we are doing here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We've got a lot more content coming out, and hopefully we are making some interesting builds for you to see and doing some fun things. Just put the lights on the back of the truck here. And I'm going to wrap this episode here. I think we've got to the pretty much finished point of the truck. Anything now is just going to be the add-ons, and hopefully you'll end up with something that looks a little like this. If you're building the armored truck, then don't forget to put the iron bars around the top so that spider zombies cannot get onto your roof. And you can use the mobile spotlights as headlights as well at the top there, at the front. And that'll give it a good finish. You can also put barbed wire at the side of the truck, and that'll stop anybody giving you too much grief. So that's pretty much it, folks. If you've got this far and not fallen asleep, I want to say thanks for watching. Hope this video has been useful, and if you are attempting to build a truck or any other type of vehicle, it would be great to see your builds. So please send me your pictures, and I will happily share them. Well, thanks again for watching. I'll see you soon.